Welcome back to the deep dive.
Great to be here.
So today we're going to unpack some sources looking at something pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's about how circulation connects to, well, energy and intimacy, especially later in life.
Right, specifically looking at what some sources suggest about certain fruits maybe helping out.
Exactly. We've got stuff from Medical News Today, Very Well Health, the National Council on Aging, and also a YouTube video transcript that gets specific about fruits.
Okay, so the mission is basically, what do these materials actually say about diet, blood flow, intimacy, and what are the big warnings they give?
That's the plan. Let's get into it.
Okay, so the main idea popping up in a few places like Medical News Today and that video transcript is, good circulation is just vital.
Yeah, for energy, overall health, and definitely for intimate health too. At any age, really.
But maybe it gets a bit trickier as we age. That blood flow might not be quite what it was.
That's often the case.
Yes.
Very well. Health points out, physical changes happen. It's normal aging, and that can affect things like sexual function or desire.
And Medical News Today draws a direct line, saying poor circulation is often behind things like erectile dysfunction, less blood flow, basically.
Right, and the YouTube source kind of suggests that helping that blood flow might improve comfort, responsiveness, that sort of thing.
Which brings us to the fruits. The YouTube transcript was pretty specific, mentioning 5 it claimed seniors swear by.
Yeah, and it's not just random fruits. They talk about specific compounds inside the fruits.
Ah, okay. So there's a proposed mechanism?
Sort of, yeah. A lot of it seems to circle back to keeping blood vessels healthy and flexible, and also promoting nitric oxide.
Nitric oxide?
Think of it like a signal, it tells blood vessels to relax, widen up a bit, helps blood flow more easily.
Got it. Keep the pipes clear and relaxed. Okay, so first fruit.
Berries were mentioned, blueberries, strawberries, things like that. Packed with anthocyanins, apparently.
Those are antioxidants, right, meant to help blood vessel function. Medical News Today mentions berries, too, for polyphenols.
Exactly. Then citrus fruits. Oranges, for example.
Vitamin C.
Vitamin C, yeah, and flavonoids like hesperidin. The idea is they help keep vessel walls strong, flexible, maybe help with blood pressure, too. It all links back to flow.
Okay, what's next? Pomegranate.
Pomegranates, yeah. The video called them an exotic powerhouse, high in polyphenols.
Which again helps protect blood vessels, boost flow.
That's the suggestion. One study even hinted pomegranate juice might increase testosterone, which the source linked to mood, maybe intimacy aspects, but likely needs more research.
Interesting. And watermelon. Seems like a summer fruit.
It contains citrulline. Your body actually converts citrulline into that nitric oxide we mentioned.
Ah, the vessel relaxer.
Exactly. The YouTube source even pointed out that relaxing effect is kind of similar to how some ED medications work.
Okay, and number 5.
Bananas, high in potassium.
Good for blood pressure regulation, keeping vessels flexible.
Right, and magnesium too, which one study linked to vessel health. The transcript suggests this helps with energy, stamina, maybe feeling more present with a partner. Medical News Today also nods to potassium, magnesium foods like nuts for circulation.
So these fruits are suggested as one piece of the puzzle.
Totally. If you look at Very Well Health or the National Council on Aging, they really stress the whole picture for aging well and maintaining intimacy.
It's not just fruit.
No, it's diet plus exercise, managing stress, sleep, and really important communication with your partner. These fruits are just one element the sources pull out in that bigger context.
Okay, but this raises a really, really critical point, a warning almost.
Oh, absolutely. This is crucial. Multiple sources, especially Medical News Today and Very Well Health, are very clear here.
What's the main takeaway?
Well, eating these fruits as part of a balanced diet is generally great. Using them as specific remedies, say for ED, well, they're usually not FDA approved for that.
And the evidence.
It varies a lot. Plus, and this is key, they can interact with medications.
Right. That's potentially dangerous. They give examples, like vitamin K in berries.
Yeah, could interfere with blood thinners like warfarin.
And citrus with statins, that's a common one.
Definitely. And high potassium foods like bananas could be an issue if you're on certain blood pressure meds like ACE inhibitors.
So the absolute bottom line is,
talk to your doctor or a healthcare professional before making any big diet changes, before trying any food-based remedy, especially if you have health conditions or take meds. The sources are unanimous on that.
Okay, so summing up, sources suggest fruits like berries, oranges, pomegranates, watermelon, bananas might help support circulation.
Yeah, thanks to compounds like anthocyanins, vitamin C, hesperidin, polyphenols, citrulline, potassium, magnesium. they might indirectly help with aspects of intimacy.
But it's always within the context of overall healthy living.
And absolutely requires checking with your doctor because of those potential interactions and the variable evidence. It's all connected: vibrant aging, intimacy, overall health.
Right. So, thinking about some of those sources on Life Lessons about minimizing regrets, living fully, how might focusing proactively on your physical health, maybe exploring some of these dietary ideas we talked about, always with medical advice, of course, how might that help you live more vibrantly now and maybe avoid looking back with regret later?
That's definitely something to think about. Taking charge of what you can control health-wise could really impact your quality of life down the road.